All right, today is Saturday, April 27th. I guess, are we still calling it a detox? Sure, why not? Day 58 of my detox. March was the official detox. Um, I did a 2 week, kind of pre-detox where I slowly got off the coffee and a few of the other things, and then March was pretty clear. Toward the end, had a few blips. So April, not fully back on the coffee. What I am doing is I'm still drinking coffee. I've probably had spent more money on it this month than I would expected. I think up to today, I think it's about 120 for the month. Again, that's still a third of what I would be normally spending. So I'm keeping that in perspective. Had a lot of more success earlier in the month. They have this deal at McDonald's right now where it's $1 a coffee for dollar whatever with tax, $1.05 for coffee instead of the normal price. So when I'm getting coffee, sometimes I'm getting that. I have still drank coffee at home. I've had tea, so that stuff has sort of continued. Not as strong as it was before. So the overall amount of coffee, I might be down about 1 cup a day. So that's not bad. This is baby steps, and I just kind of keep reminding myself it's every day, right? So no matter what happens today, when it comes to tomorrow, so tomorrow in case it's Sunday and I work early, 5 a.m., so I just have to try and just try and succeed tomorrow. If I have a coffee first thing in the morning, if I get a coffee anywhere, it'll be the McDonald's coffee where it's $1. With McDonald's coffee, you add up the stamps. After 7 stamps, which is on the coffee, you get a free one. In addition, if you get the app, they'll scan it. You get a free, and then it adds up the same way, and you're basically collecting twice as many steps in half as much time. So, or the same amount of time. So once the price goes back up, if I want coffee, then that's when I start redeeming those ones. So, all in all, I'm just trying to continue with that. One thing that's been kind of disappointing is on 2 occasions I have loaded up my Starbucks app, $20 a shot. So I guess that's $40 this month I've spent at Starbucks. I was really hoping to avoid that. I guess on the positive, it's only been twice, and I can count on one hand the other regular coffee shops I went to before that I've gone to combined. So I think I've gone to West Java twice, Artigiano once or twice, Waves once, maybe Whole Foods once, I can't remember. So, which is way better. So getting back into it has been a little challenging. The last week and a half I've been off work, just got back to work today. And not a surprise, you get out of your normal routine, and it's easy to relax a little bit. So there have been a couple occasions. I know one time I was with my daughter. We spent a fair amount of money at Starbucks getting stuff, so that's part of it. And when I'm with her, I'm gonna relax things. The main thing for me is what's my approach when I'm just by myself, right? So that's working out okay, and then just passing them the time without having to sit in a coffee shop. Some of it's been doing online surveys. Sometimes a lot of it's been packing. Sometimes it's been going to the casino. So there's been some things. Next month, Colin and I, my friend Colin, we're gonna go for a road trip just after the long weekend. So trying to do a few more of these kinds of things. The weather's getting better, so once we do move at the end of the month here, and you get the bike out and try and incorporate that a little bit better. So, but yeah, no, it's worked out well, and so I'm worried that I'm getting back into not the same habit, but I'm such a creature of habit that I'm gonna find a habit to kind of get into, and then I have to sort of start defeating that one, right? So trying to still be open, and I think that's what will kind of keep me from Oddly enough, keep me from getting back on coffee and that. So get out of the routine, and yet when I'm working in that, I find it's easier to manage my coffee habit. So get out of a routine. I can maybe the coffee increases, but then I do other things, which is good for me. I do need to have other experiences. I did a forum panel, whatever you call in-person forum on well, yeah, I guess I'm not allowed to say, so it is confidential. But anyway, so that was a couple hours, made a little bit of cash, but it was just a totally different experience I haven't done before. So I'm looking for more of that kind of stuff, and I think that'll sort of help. So anyways, leave it at that. Again, another 6-minute post here. So it's only the second or third one this month, and that's probably sort of how we'll go. So far so good though. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, who knows? I might have to do another detox down the road, just as if I'm having troubles with cravings and that, I'm just trying to stick to, okay, if I really need a little bite to eat, let's go to Tim Hortons and get the cheap coffee and a donut for $3.15. Not great for my health. If I do it every day or twice a day or 3 times a day, then there's a problem, right? But once in a while, that's okay, fine. And then we just kind of keep eating at home. So the grocery budget is still huge. The coffee budget, or the coffee spending, is still rather low. So, and I think as long as we kind of keep it that way, we're going in the right direction. All right, I think that's it for today.